what role do you expect HTS to play in the Syrian future, but also with particular regard also to the transition of staff, expertise, personnel that belongs to the military? So how are these people going to be positioned, let's say, within the Syrian architecture?
For the moment, I think HTS is really concentrated on Syria. The country is, I mean, the country is in dire straits. I mean, you have 90% of people below the poverty line. You have cuts in water, electricity. You have extremely high inflation. So the current aim is actually to rebuild and to call back investors, even to grant amnesty to investors that had previously been convicted, to lift economic sanctions that were set up against the Assad regime. And there are three aims. There has to be an economic recovery, a political transition, and a security transition. And of course, the security transition is key because nothing can be built on chaos. And so in terms of the military, so there was this integration of forces I just mentioned before. And they are still trying to conduct joint operations, for instance, with some groups that participated in the fall of Assad from the south. There are some tensions, so it's difficult to have some hindsight today, but they are trying to conduct joint operation, but you still have some tensions. They're trying to conduct joint operation to arrest people, to collect weapons that are in the hands of the civilians, and they are trying to get factions to work together to lay the foundation of this potential future army. It's difficult because you have some divergences in views. It's much easier to unite force to fight a common enemy, that was the Assad regime, than to unite force to rule a country and to control a country. And also you have the issue of some high-ranking position within the army that may be granted to some foreign fighters that actually did not graduate from military schools, that train on the ground during a guerrilla warfare. So there is a lack of professionalism. Also, some of them might be more radical than the positioning HTS wants to adopt. So it's difficult.